This is a video that changes how you eat sausage for the rest of your life. I have 6 fantastic sausage recipes, and the first thing we're going to start with is spicy sausage stew. Can you say yum? So this is going to become a fantastic stew. You don't have to make it spicy, but it's all the more delicious when it's spicy. And then another trick I want to do is I'm going to fry my sausage in the air fryer. Yes. And why is the sausage on the edge always like this? I mean, why? I don't even know what to do with this, but anyway. So I'm just first going to cut them into pieces and then drizzle them with some oil, put in the air fryer at 180 degrees centigrade for about, I'll first do 12 minutes and then I'll stop, flip, and do 12 minutes again. Yeah, so this will be a whole lot faster than cooking them on a pan, which I usually do. This is the first time I'm using the air fryer to fry sausages, and I'm really curious to see how it turns out. And the 6 recipes I have for you today on how to make sausages are so different. But if for you, sausage is an especially breakfast thing to eat, you want to stay tuned till the end because, yes, I know we want to have sausages for breakfast, but the recipe I have for you for breakfast sausages is going to blow your mind. These are the ingredients I'm using for the spicy sausage stew. And I remember I made these ones, we were going for a potluck I think like 2 years ago or 1 year ago. And this is the dish I decided to bring. And let me tell you, guys could not get enough of it. Like they couldn't believe that you can actually make a stew out of sausages. And a lot of us normally just sleep on this. So this one should be in your book, in your recipe book. You know that place where you put your favorite recipes? You need to put this one. And don't worry, all the recipes on our videos will always be up on our website, so you don't have to worry to write anything down. I always like to put it there for you so that you can print it and have them at hand, so that when you're ready to wow your family with your amazing sausage recipes, you just need to check on your folder, get your recipe, and boom, bam, boom, you cook it nicely. Okay, this took about 18 minutes because I realized they were burning. I removed them before. This was so fast. It was so stress-free, like I didn't have to sit there and babysit the sausages. However, they're rather wrinkly. I don't know what I did wrong. But you know what? I don't mind. I don't mind because this really made my life so much easier. Oh my goodness. They're really crispy on the outside, but can you hear that? So yep, let me get on to frying my spicy beef sausage stew. Awesome. I know these sausages could look better. Yes, they are all wrinkly. Hopefully, my people will not really look at the state of the sausages, but only the taste. That's a negative as far as cooking in the air fryer goes. So I'm hoping that when we put the sausages in the stew, they're going to get back their original shape, because honestly they don't look so good. But let's go to the stove and make the stew portion and see how that goes. And speaking of wrinkles, guys, let me tell you something that happened today. So I had gone to the supermarket, and then as I was leaving with my trolley, I was waiting for the lift to take me to the basement. Then as I was there, I had someone call my name. I was like, Allah, who knows me? And then I turn around and I see this girl that I haven't seen since high school. Like we were with her in high school. Can we still be called girls? It's been some years. Let's just call ourselves girls. Okay. So anyway, so she calls me. I was so excited to see her because I hadn't seen her in like a really long time. Of course, it's been years since high school. I don't want to say decades, but it has been. Oh my goodness, I feel so old. Anyway, she said something that really just blew my mind. But first, let me tell you about this recipe. The secret to this sausage stew is the tomato base. Like, if you can make it as rich and as decadent as possible, oh yeah, I had to use that word, that will just take your sausage stew to a whole new level. Like, can you see how thick this stew is? And then put some soy sauce. I put some Royco. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Your guests and your family will not have enough of it. And because the sausages are already cool, once I put them in, I just leave them for a few minutes and put them aside. Now I am going to serve this with ugali, baby. Yes, because ugali is just, yeah, it's a staple here. You guys, it's my favorite meal. Okay, I just love ugali, especially if I'm going to have any type of meat. Ugali is a thing. And then one thing I realized about this sausage stew is it's a nice change, because sometimes you're so used to beef stew, chicken stew, beef stew, chicken stew, beef stew, chicken stew every single day. So it's so nice to just make something different. Just push yourself out of your comfort zone, and this is going to be a nice treat for your family, and just to change things up a little, you know. Okay, now, who loves this crust of ugali like we do? In our family, we call it gima bread. Gima is cute for ugali. My kids go gugu gaga over this. All right, we love it so much. And yeah, this is our sausage stew. First sausage recipe of the day. Like, how delicious does this look? Wow. So the first time I went to the UK, I saw something on the menu that was called bangers and mash. And I was like, I had never ever heard of that in my life. And the only reason why I ordered that meal is because it had mashed potatoes, okay? And I had to be true to my ancestors and their love of potatoes. Turns out it was a very popular dish in the UK, very delicious, which is just a stew made of sausages. I'm going to show you how. But I think for me, the thing I love most about bangers and mash is the gravy with the onions. Oh my days. So that's what I'm in the process of making. I want to peel my potatoes, and as they are boiling, waiting to be mashed, then I take care of the banger side of the bangers and mash. I'm also excited for this one. I can't wait to see how my kids respond to it. I think they're going to love it, but let's wait and see. Yeah, so traveling will humble you sometimes. Where? Because sometimes you go out there and then you hear some other dishes, you're like, what? What is that even? Like bangers and mash? What are those? Sounds like a band somewhere, you know? Only to find out it's just sausage and mashed potatoes, okay? But it is so different, and instead of just frying your sausages and then serving them with potatoes as we always do, like fries or something, I find this to be a very interesting way. And the best part about it, as I said, is the gravy. That gravy, oh my goodness. Let me just show you. And then it is almost always served with peas, boiled peas. I don't know why. It just seems to be a kind of thing. So I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out. I like to add some butter and milk to my mashed potatoes. Sometimes I even add fresh garlic. It really takes it to a whole new level. Before I learned all this, I just used to boil potatoes, put salt and then mash. Oh, not anymore. If I had my mixer, I would just mix up and make it really nice and creamy. Sometimes I even like to put cheese, like grated cheese. Oh my goodness, that is like the kind of mashed potatoes that you find in restaurants. So rich and so tasty. Now listen, okay? Listen to me. Just listen before you start coming for me up in the comments. I know I said that I will be making my sausages in the air fryer, okay? Because it's easy and I don't need to babysit them and everything. But that was before my sausages came out of the air fryer looking like they are 100 years old, okay? Like all wrinkly and everything. So I've decided that for meals where looks are important, such as these bangers and mash, because I'm going to serve the sausages as the way they are, I think it's nice to serve them. I mean, to just cook in the pan. Because, I mean, just look. Now, these ones look like they've had Botox or something. Like, they are so delicious. Oh guys, did you notice that cute transition that we did for you there? Yes, my editor is doing the most. Anyway, so for meals where the sausages need to look like they are 20, then I will make them on the pan. For meals where I'm going to chop them up and mix them with other ingredients, the sausages can look like they're 100. It's fine. Okay, so that's my formula going forward. So here I'm making the gravy. So what I do, I just fry some onions and then I put some flour. Cook the flour a little bit to remove that raw taste of the wheat flour, just regular all-purpose flour. And then I put some stock that I made from a stock cube. Just stir all this. It thickens up pretty fast. Now what I realized, it was too white, so I added this gravy browning that you can find at the supermarket. It really just turned my gravy to look like gravy, like really nice and brown, and it tastes amazing, you guys. Okay, so now let's serve up. So basically, I just put the mashed potatoes at the bottom, make a nice well. Put the lovely 20-year-old sausages, you know, the nice and young looking pretty ones. You see, that's why they had to look young, because here looks matter, okay? It's not about what's on the inside. So fun. Anyway, how amazing does this meal look like? Awesome! All right, now this is a fantastic quick bean and sausage casserole that I absolutely love to make. I've made my beans with sausages before because sometimes it can just get boring to just make beans all the time. So sometimes in my beans I like to sometimes I put bacon, sometimes I put sausages, and it's such a nice way to just, you know, spice up a regular dish. Okay, anyway guys, talking about wrinkles, I haven't forgotten, okay? So now, I was there, I'm waiting for the lift with my trolley, go down. So this lady comes and she calls me and now we're saying, hi, I haven't seen you, have you been, and all that. And then you know the first thing she said, she tells me, oh my goodness, you don't change. Like you look exactly how you looked like when you were in high school. You have refused to age. Let me tell you. I was like, Lord, you knew what I needed to hear today. I was like, me? Are you sure? Okay, I didn't say that to her, but in my heart I was saying that. Oh my goodness, I was so flattered. I just felt, oh my goodness, because sometimes we can be so critical and judgmental of ourselves. Like we just think, oh goodness, I don't know, I'm not losing weight as fast as I'd like to lose it. Oh my goodness, my skin has all these pimples. Oh my goodness, my hair and everything. Just looking at ourselves and not being satisfied with who and what we are. And then someone just says something like that, you're like, oh, okay. So, then you just start counting your blessing and like, yeah, okay, yeah. Lord, you've blessed me. So, yeah, I was happy that I don't look like the 100-year-old sausage. Anyway, how yummy does this meal look? Bean casserole for the win. Now, let me tell you, I'm making this potato and sausage bake because I'm trying a new type of way, because we like to have roast potatoes and sausages in this house all the time, like it's one of my kids' most favorite meals. But I've never thought about like putting vegetables in it. I've never thought about putting some chicken stock with all the spices, mix everything together. And then put the sausages on top, cover with foil, and bake together in the oven. Okay, and I put a little bit of chicken stock from my fridge. That's why it's looking so gelatinous like that. It's going to melt once it goes into the oven. And let me tell you, wait and see this meal. Okay, here we go. Here is my finished potato bake. The potatoes came out so well. Another 100-year-old sausage. I don't know how, but the taste of the potatoes and the sausage, beautiful. When we talk about making food with sausage, one of the most, I think, popular ways in which people do that is making spaghetti with sausage, because it's an easy dish. It's easy to make. It's so quick, and because of course spaghetti is going to cook in like 5 minutes, and then it just really elevates what would be just another regular dish. I don't want to say boring, but you know what I mean, okay? And what I love about this is you can put as many vegetables in here as possible, and then toss in your chopped up 100-year-old sausages, and it's going to look amazing. It's going to taste delicious. Your kids will love it, because if your kids are like mine, they love spaghetti already. I'm really curious for you guys to let me know which of this is your favorite sausage dish that you already make, or which one you're definitely going to try, because I always like to hear you guys' opinions on the dishes that I make here, so that I know which one is helpful to you, what you'd like me to make more of. So let me know. Let's chat in the comments. Okay, this meal looks so amazing. However, I think it would look a whole lot better if my spaghetti did not decide to stick to each other like glue, okay? So I think when I buy this brand next time, as soon as I boil, I'm going to rinse it with ice cold water. I don't normally do that with the good brands, but I realized for this one, maybe I should have done that. But regardless, this meal is mouth-watering. So now I promise you a breakfast spaghetti dish like you have never seen before. Because tell me why we always think that when we're going to have sausages for breakfast, they have to just be fried and put on the side, okay? This one is a whole different ballgame. So the first thing I did was to chop my potatoes into very small pieces and then boil them for only 5 minutes. Like I just want them to be pre-cooked, not cooked all the way, okay? And then I'm going to scramble an egg and then set it aside. In the same pan, I melted some butter and then put in my pre-boiled potatoes. Please not overboil them, otherwise it's not going to come out the way I want it to come out. And then I just put whichever spices I fancy. I love paprika on potatoes because the color and the taste is beautiful. Add in my chopped sausages, add in some red onion over there, mix. It's such a delicious dish, you guys. Yeah, and the last thing is just put in my scrambled eggs, a little bit of chopped coriander. This dish, my guy, this is a breakfast like no other. I mean, if you try nothing else, please try this, because this with a nice cup of hot beverage, whether it's hot chocolate or tea or coffee, whatever you fancy, this is a winner. So those are my 6 fantastic sausage recipes. Let me know which one was your favorite. And if you want to see some more breakfast ideas, if you're struggling with what to have for breakfast, check out this video over here and I'll see you over there. Bye.